Well, today's January 2nd, 2019. I'm in a brand new fishing hole today. I'm not in Murrells Inlet. I found a boat ramp down here in Pawleys Island. And so I'm trying the marshes here. The ocean is right there. On the other side of that sandbar. I don't know if you can hear the waves or not. The tide's going out. High tide was about 2 hours ago. On that side of the creek over there, there's a strong current. So that's why I'm over here. Because if I had to go against that current, I'd have to crank my gas motor up. Because the boat landing is about 200 yards up there where that big yellow house is. 300 yards, however far that is. Going against the tide, I'm getting about 1 to 1.5 miles an hour going against that current. And it's narrow down through there. And it's draining out of the marsh. And right here is the ocean. And the sandbar over there. The wife and I walked out there on the beach the other day. That's how I found the boat landing. And the first time we'd been down here. So I had to try it. I'm fishing right here at a smaller creek coming out of the marsh. There's a big creek over there that leads up by where those houses are. And it goes back up north there. And then the one behind me where I came goes back down south. And I figured this would be a pretty good spot in case there's any fish coming out of this creek marsh. And also coming down from up there, I can sit here and cast that into the main channel and catch right in here. I've been sitting here about 5 or 10 minutes. I've only had one hit on my little gulp. I'm gonna change up here in a few minutes. But if I'm still here, I think low tide is around noon. If I'm still here at noon when the current's slack, I'll go down here and get right up to the ocean so we can see what that looks like. But there's no way I'm going out in there with the tide going out as strong as it is. And I hadn't had my little gas motor cranked up a week or 2 or 3. So I don't want to get out there in that current and something happen, I can't go against it and have to crank my gas motor up and it not crank. I'll end up in Cuba or something. So I'm gonna wait till all the tide gets out. When it gets calm, get ready to come back in, and I'll go down there and we'll see if we can catch some fish down there if I'm still here at noon. Depending on how the fish bite. So far it's not looking too good. The spot looks good, you know, right here at the confluence of 2 or 3 little creeks going out into the ocean right here. So my theory is it ought to be some fish in here sometime between now and low tide. I might have to move around here in a little bit. Fish coming down here, throwing around. Didn't have anything. Like I said, I did have one bump here a while ago, but I missed him. So I'm gonna fish here a little longer and see what happens. I turn the camera back on if I catch anything. We'll see how it goes. I turned the camera off and having that little talk, telling you where I was at. About my second cast, I got me a fish here. Let's see what he is. I'm thinking it's probably a trout. Yep, that's what it is. Oh, he's a pretty nice one, I think. Well, no, he's not. There you go. First fish. Pretty little fish. So maybe this will turn out to be a good spot after all. I've had 3 hits and that one fish. So that's a good start. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna go back out there and see if I can get another one. I think the water's fairly deep out there. This Lowrance depth finder I got, about as useless as anything I've ever had as far as depth finder go. 90% of the time it doesn't even register the depth. Right now it's showing something. I got the down scan on right now, which it's only showing right at 3 feet, but I can see the bottom. But it just started working a little while ago. It works when it feels like working. So it's a real PIA, especially in the shallows up here when the water's murky and you can't see. And you need to know how deep it is. And half the time it doesn't, like I say, it only shows the depth reading maybe 10 to 15% of the time. I've messed with it a little bit. And sometimes it won't even do anything. I had to fiddle with it, unplug it, and plug it back up 2 or 3 times before it start working today. Because all it would do is freeze up. Every time I turned it on, it just freeze up, wouldn't do anything. That's pretty common with it too, so I think I'll try a different brand next time. I got a Lowrance on my Outback also, and I've had it freeze up on me quite a few times also. And this is the one with the side scan and down scan and side imaging and whatever you call it on it. Triple scan. I won't buy another one of those. Not for the kind of fishing I'm doing anyway. It was just a waste of some money, but it all came out of the motorcycle money when I sold my motorcycle, so it wasn't like I took anything out of the bank to buy it, so you know how that goes. Hoping I could get me another fish out from out there. Just had that one. There's like a good spot to ambush him right here. There's another one. Oh yeah. That little fish fight pretty hard down here. You know, as I take my time winding them in, I give them a chance. It's more fun that way. But there's a little one here. At least I'm hooked there, buddy. That little T90 one. Well, I sit here all day long. I can snag a fish every now and then, even if they are small ones. Like I say, tide's going out, so I guess the fish are coming out of the marshes. So maybe I can sit here and ambush some of them while they trying to ambush little bait and I'm trying to ambush them. We'll see what happens. Gotta have the camera on. Thought I felt one bumping on it. I'm hoping I can get some redfish right in here. That's what I'm after, but only thing with catching these little old dinky trout. I guess I'm going to hire one of these professional guides down here to teach them how to catch these winter reds. I'm not doing too good. They just said it in tight schools and you have to find them. I've only heard of one kayak fisherman here last week that found a school of them. There's another one that found a school of reds and said he had the best day he's ever had. So this little old Lou's a little lightweight reel. Got it on that spinning rod. They're kind of funny little old trout, you know. It's not an ultralight reel, but they're smaller than the Daiwa over here I got. It's a saltwater inshore reel, a lot heavier duty. But these little trout, that's a pretty good little reel to catch them on. I have no idea how it's gonna do when I hook a redfish, if I do. That'll be a real test, and I'm sure it'll probably hold him, but let's see how he works it. I just hope we don't strip all the line off of it. Sure like to get one more here now. Seems like they're right out in there, so I need to recast there again. One thing about that one bumped it. One thing about these little trout, you might fish a while and won't get a bite, but once you find the school of them, you can get them pretty steady once you find them. You can figure out where they're laying. I get lucky every once in a while. This ought to pick me one up right in there. Oh well, I guess not. I'd love to get into a school of redfish like this. Oh well, I guess I turned the camera off. Let me get this cast in, see what happens. I know this is exciting fishing here. Okay, let me turn it off so I can catch something. Well, I moved. I was anchored right behind me over here. I moved over here on the other side of the creek where I was sitting. Just to give you an idea, if you look right there, you can see the ocean. Right where those jetty rocks are, that's where the opening is going out into the ocean there. Oh, that's a sandbar back over to the island or land or whatever it is. So I'm gonna back up here. Maybe a few more casts. I caught that one right here. I'm gonna back up. Another fisherman, he's going over on the other side. That other creek comes out over here. I'm gonna see how deep it is around behind this sandbar and see if I can get to the mouth of that other creek. I figure get right on that point, cast that in, because that's a big creek over there, kind of like the one here. Right there is where I was anchored. Let's see if we can get us another fish here right quick. Working over here is nice because no current. You can see over there how that current's moving really fast. And being that close, just a couple hundred yards from the ocean, if something was to happen with that strong current, I don't want to get out there in no big breakers. in my TT here. They're twin trolling, not made for going through the breakers. I don't even want to go through the breakers in my kayak, much less in this. It's a lot more fun staying in this eddied out water here. Get over to the edge of it, see if we can get something going. I haven't been skunked, so that's 4 fish so far. So at least I'm getting a start. Hadn't got skunked. Let me turn this off to the next fish now. Here to where I started. When I first got here, I was anchored on the other side over there on that point. Went back up in this little cut behind me, thinking I was going to get up into a big creek. That didn't work. Opened up into a shallow marsh up in there. So that didn't work. So I came back down here. How come you got yourself? There you go. And after a couple of casts here, I finally caught me one. So maybe that was the right move. I guess you can look down there and see all oyster bar. See if I can get me another one from over there. I've only seen one other boat today. That little John boat came by a little earlier. Went back up in the creek behind me back there. I thought I was going to be able to get to where he was going, but he went down around the sandbar to get to it. I was going to take the shortcut. Yeah, that didn't work. So I came back here. It's cooling off now. I had to put my long sleeve jacket over. Getting real cloudy. Chance of rain off and on today. So it must be a rain shower pretty close because the temperature dropped and the wind picked up. So I might have to get my raincoat out for long. I hope not. I'm going to try to tough it out and stay out here, but we'll see. Catching a few fish is better than none. Let me go back out here and see if I can get that one back out there. Imagine in the summertime this would not be a fun place to fish. So I'm going to keep this for a wintertime fishing hole. I'm sure it'll be 1,500 jet skis and paddle boarders and fishermen and everything else in this little narrow fishing area here, narrow river. Because all these houses have boat docks. So you know what that means. And they all rental houses, for the most of them are, it looks like. So I don't believe I want to come in here in the summertime. I stick to my little Merle's Inlet marsh down there. Might have to kind of, there's one right there. I think I still got my camera on. Let me see. Yeah, I got it on. Yeah. I can't remember when I had the camera on. I might have been sitting there talking to myself. Little old rascal. There you go. Self-release. I like them guys. Let's see if I can get his big brother or daddy. Come on, fishy. Yeah, not gonna bite it this time. And turn my camera off again. Well, I told you a while ago it got cold and cloudy. Felt like rain in the air. Well, here's the rain. I just caught another fish. I didn't get the camera turned on for him. Now it started raining. So fun, fun, fun. See how wet I'm gonna get here now, I guess. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I'm sitting here talking. I took that last fish off. I turned my camera off. Naturally, when I turn it off, I'll catch another fish. And I'll leave my camera on and won't catch crap. Yeah, I thought I had this one on video. And I remembered I turned the camera off. Boat just came by. He went over there to the big sandbar. He got his two dogs with him. Took them over there and let them out, and they running around playing on the sandbar. I thought he was going fishing. He was over there letting the dogs play. He must live up here because he came down from up in there where all the houses are, so he must live here, and he just brought his dog down here at low tide and let him play on the sandbar. Which is pretty neat. I'm gonna wait just a little while longer, and I'm gonna put foot out there myself because the tide's about, current's slacking off pretty good now. Not near as strong as it was out there in the middle. I mean, it's still going pretty good, but I'll wait about another 45 minutes, an hour. I'm gonna go out there about where he's at, get close to the tide, to the breakers. There's a jetty wall right around that point right there. I'm gonna fish along that jetty wall out toward the edge of the breakers. As soon as the tide gets off, that way I don't have to get washed, worry about getting washed down into the ocean. I don't think. House right there, be a neat little house to have right here on this point of this inlet. Sit on your front porch and look at the ocean. And look in here in the marsh. Got the best of both worlds. I'm sure they got to have a big old bank account to have that house. Way under bigger than mine. Well, I don't know if you can hear me over the wind. There's the ocean. I was gonna go on out and get closer. The tide's still pretty strong. It's done got shallow right here. The water's getting swift, so I don't want to be swept out into the beach. It was fine up this way. Right here, it was getting down less than 2 feet, and it was getting real swift. Up here, it was 6 feet. Wasn't bad at all. The tide's still on the outgoing, so I'm not getting any closer. I was real good to look out right here, past the jetty. And it got real shallow and real swift. So I'm wide open at 1.7 against the tide, so it got pretty swift right in here. I'm gonna ease back over here to this side and get out of the swift current where it's a little deeper. And ease back up there where I was catching fish. But there's the beach. Twin troller at the beach. It opens up real wide here and gets real shallow. When it got shallow, the water got real swift. But since it's not ebb tide yet, or low tide all the way, still a good bit of current pushing through there when it got shallow. That's another hour or so, 2 hours till low tide. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna hang around that long or not. I don't think so. Left the camera on again. Well, I made it back to the boat landing. This is my first time down here to Pawleys Island. And from what I've seen, it might be my last trip down here. I was not impressed a bit. Got this narrow river, creek out coming out of the marsh. The water's super swift, which makes it kind of aggravating in the troller. That's just really swift water. So I'd rather not deal with it. I caught fish, but not enough to make me want to come back. So I don't know if I'll come back or not. Fishing wasn't quite as good as I thought it was going to be. So because of that, I won't come back.